Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for May and a little bit of June. It's the 10th of May now. These are intended to support you through the new moon cycle and in between the two big full moons. Crikey. For May, we had one on the 1st of May and another coming up in Sagittarius on the 31st of May. So some celestial stuff going on. Jupiter's on the move into Leo. Pluto is in Aquarius, Neptune is in Aries. Neptune is in Aries. The first 4 cards of this reading, we're doing a month ahead spread, and I've got some notes that I'll reflect on before I drop into the cards. And the first 2 jumping out for the next couple of weeks, so the Hanged Man and the 9 of Cups there. I'm just focusing on the candle as I shuffle to ensure I'm in my heart. 5 of Pentacles. We got one more, or we're going to cut the deck. Yeah, I cut the deck with the Death card before as well, so that seemed like it really needed to come out. The next 3 cards supporting, interesting. Ding, supporting the weekly energies. So the Hanged Man to the 9 of Cups is supported by the High Priestess. The 9 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles, supported by the Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles to the Death card, supported by the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. It's a lot of pentacles, yo. This can't be real. Shuffled these cards, right? All right. Holy crap, I just felt the wind. There's something happening. I'm straight as an arrow, so this is... I can't explain this. I'm going to give it a shot. Sagittarius, themes for the month: perspective shifts, restlessness, reconnecting to meaning. Not every open door needs to become a commitment. Slow down, discern what's actually aligned. Slow down, discern what's actually aligned. I see that here. New conversations, possibilities, mentally stimulating new ideas. This month feels less about chasing the next horizon and more about recognizing what truly expands you. 3 of Wands, rite of passage. I don't think I want to hear this advice personally, being a Sagittarius sun, but the Hangman to the 9 of Cups. This Hangman energy is a pause. It's a forced pause. The High Priestess is often quite isolated and secluded, and it seems like that's kind of a lot of energy, big major arcana in those first 2 weeks, or a lot of pressure even on the unconscious or the metaphysical or the practice or the routine, or just like perfectionism is almost how I'm feeling it. And this 9 of Cups, again, there's a dismissive feeling of separation. 5 of Pentacles in the week coming up is a different energy altogether, and it feels, it starts to feel like you're at the end of your tether. That's how it's really coming through in this first glimpse. And yeah, at the end of your tether, I literally felt it like the band-aid just ran out. It's the last band-aid, or it's the last painkiller, or it's the last, band-aid, like temporary fix that really isn't cutting it anymore. It's like holes in the tent. I don't know what these examples are, but it's something's got to give, end of tether. And that would probably prompt this decision point that I guess you're coming to, bringing yourself out from being in the cold. Not that, it looks like you're enjoying your own company here, and really it has been a prosperous chapter to be able to really polish those values and understand what it is that you would stand for or sit before or value the most. But there's a decision to be made in the next few weeks that repairs this coping mechanism or this band-aid behavior that just isn't conducive to this legacy, this lasting life, or this long-term vision that you are trying to bring into reality. And I say trying because I don't know if I see it here. It's the point of trying is the work, and this is that it's like gut check time on the journey. This is that rite of passage on the way to your opportunity, on the way to closing the gap between you and the ship, the next opportunity. There's two, whether the next opportunity is a relationship, and I don't know, because I'm just really looking at this, like, what's your version of the Ten of Pentacles? That's for you to really discern here. And you better know, because that's what's going to help you make this clarifying decision, or really accept this transformation, or let somebody go, let something go, somebody, someplace, something, but letting something go and allowing that death process, that transformation process to have its moment. You can't slow it down any, you can't escape your mortality. And there's no kind of hack or shortcut or but you can see it now, So you can see it for what it is, and maybe that will help you let it go. Again, I was getting this letting go energy from up here in the last couple of weeks of this reading, but it's actually more so here with the outcome being the Three of Swords, of that painful loop cycle in the heart that's kind of damaging. And it could be, those neural pathways that, you're saying one thing, but your heart's sending the other message, and it's just not kind of adding up. And so you actually have to left foot, right foot, or change the behavior, change the action, rewire the pathway. Try taking a new offer. I don't know what that was. Nine of Pentacles, having this solid offer of security, stability. But it's the slowest moving knight in the deck, so it's really calling for patience in your receptive ability to receive the offer. Letting go, how is this affecting the relationships? The Seven of Swords is sneaking away, again, kind of getting away with something, or just sneaking, like stage left, I'm hearing. And disarming competition, or taking the swords away from that drama in the background with those circus tents, and just like you have been setting your own traps in the mind. Don't know where that came from. King of Cups, just having none of it, to be fair. So yeah, a lot to learn from this King of Cups energy. I just kind of don't know if that's you or the person or somebody else that is in your experience, but it's a preoccupation now. Preoccupation. They're there. So I am preoccupied with them, trying to find a place for them in the reading. I might feel foreign to you to have an emotionally regulated archetype in the mix when there is this more dominant frequency. It's easier to think the thoughts that we've thought for so long, but this new strategy, see, the yellow, there's no hack, there's no shortcuts, but there is always a highlighted path. And that Three of Wands, if you can see it, you don't need to, you can feel it now as well. And if that's the case, then what is the point of this looping thought? It needs to go, something needs to be let go of, but I think you're ready to do it consciously now, right? You can really see its effect in your environment, from your environment maybe, or in your environment, but it's tangible, and so it's easier to make this decision to invest in your legacy, and that way have capacity to share and to welcome in this archetype, this symbol of regulation, this support. Look, I don't know how these are connected, but the ships, the water, it's all there. And let those energies support you, letting go of this loop now, consciously. Month ahead, no big deal, it's fine. And I guess Scorpio card here, just check in with how you've been feeling since that Scorpio full moon, and check in, maybe listen to this reading back again after the Sagittarius full moon. And if you don't know what that sword is that you're letting go of, then I'll walk east backwards naked. Just kidding. Thanks for being here, Sag, and I'll see you next time.